So today I'm in Harley Street to meet Alice Henshaw, who is a leading practitioner who is really good with lips, because I want to talk to her about how to get it right with lips. Because we all want lovely looking lips, gorgeous lips, but we see all sorts of work with lip filler. But practitioners like Alice know how to create lips that look lovely, but also appropriate for the face that they're in. So what are her secrets when it comes to lip filler? Come with me and we'll find out. So Alice, I find people can be quite wary about fillers and particularly about lip filler. So how do you go about talking to people about what you can do to create loveliness with lips?
Absolutely, I would say that's one of my biggest clients' concerns.
Okay.
They will come in saying, I want to get lip filler, but I'm scared it will look unnatural, or I've seen, you know, celebrities or people on Instagram with overdone lips, and that's not what I want to look like. So first of all, I think it's just about discussing what their goals and objectives are, and then also looking at their facial proportion and symmetry, particularly that of the lips, and also being realistic with their expectations. Often clients will come in with a picture or a goal of what their lips to look like. So it's just about managing expectations and being realistic on what we can achieve.
And does that help reassure them that they'll have lips that look better than they are now, but nothing scary?
Absolutely. I like to show them before and after photos and talk them through the process of how we do the filler. Also just explaining that it's better to slowly build a lip rather than putting mini mils in.
Yes.
So just starting slowly with a 0.5 or a 0.8 and working towards what those goals are.
Because that's enough to make a difference, isn't it? I mean, you don't need huge volumes in lips. I mean, I get a lot of questions saying, from people I don't know who don't send me pictures, saying, should I have 1 mil, should I have 2 mil in my lips? And you think, I don't know, but that sounds like a lot. So unless you've got a huge mouth that genuinely wants a lot of volume, I would start really small.
Lip filler is made out of hyaluronic acid, which is a humectant, and it draws water towards it. So what a 0.5 might initially look like, may look different down the track. But once again, we also like to treat the areas around the lips. So with products such as Restylane Kysse, we can do that. But it's quite bespoke for each client. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Okay,
because I wanted to ask about picking the right product, which is really crucial for lips, isn't it? Because you can't use the kind of product that would be more appropriate for giving structure and volume in the face. So what is special about Restylane Kysse that makes it so particularly good for lips?
Absolutely. So there's particular fillers we use in particular areas of the face, and particular fillers are indicated for the lips, such as Restylane Kysse. So for example, we would never use a cheek filler such as Restylane Lift in the lip, because it's a very high G prime, which means it has a very high lifting capacity. Restylane Kysse is a very dynamic, soft lip filler.
So stretchy?
It's very stretchy, and it's very versatile around the lips and the mouth. You can even use it in lines such as the barcode lines.
Oh, I wanted to ask about those. So with the same product, you'd inject outside the lip?
Certainly. So barcode lines are a very natural occurring aging process on the lips and around the lips. So we can use Restylane Kysse, and we can also use Restylane Refine to treat these lines. Right,
now what are the characteristics of Refine? Where does that sit in the...
So it's a slightly less lifting capacity, and it's a very soft filler. It's almost like runny honey, so we can inject it quite superficially.
Okay, I mean the thing is, practitioner skill is absolutely paramount with all these injections. This is something I'm constantly trying to tell people, not to go for cheap treatments with dodgy products with people who've only just started training, because it takes somebody who's done a lot of lips to know how to approach the lips in front of them and to pick the right products and to get it right. Because I mean, you must have injected hundreds, thousands of lips.
Thousands of lips, absolutely. It is an art, and unfortunately in the UK there are a lot of unregulated practitioners working, or I wouldn't even say practitioners, so non-medical, so no nurses or dentists or doctors. We do see a lot of overfilled lips, which is obviously concerning clients coming for the treatments. It is all about knowing different techniques for different lip shapes and using the correct products.
Okay, and different techniques Do you have particularly favourite techniques to use with these fillers?
Absolutely. So I always inject within the vermilion border. I like to use micro droplets or linear threads.
Yeah.
But once again, it really depends on the client's lip shape.
Okay. So one thing that people sometimes worry about is if they've had their lips done, what are those lips going to feel like to their partners?
Absolutely, it's a common concern of my clients, and Restylane have actually done a study, and it showed that 9 out of 10 partners actually felt that the treated lips looked and felt better.
Fantastic, good to know. So Alice, Hazel's lips look fantastic already. Can you talk me through what you've already done with them and what you would think to do with them now?
Absolutely. So we treated Hazel's lips about 4 months ago with Restylane Kysse using 1 ml. Hazel had previously had dermal filler done over the years and it had migrated slightly, so we ended up dissolving them and retreating them 2 weeks later. They look fantastic. Obviously, but we're just going to do a probably less than 0.5 today. With lips, I look at the width of the alar base and draw a line down, and then I'm just going to be treating both the tubercles. Her left side is slightly thicker than her right side, so you can see this side is slightly longer and thinner.
Okay.
And we're just going to pop a few droplets in the lower lip.
Now, what are the tubercles?
So if you can see with the anatomy from the Cupid's bow, it's just the inside of the vermilion border here.
That sort of little bulge you get naturally.
Exactly, and some clients will have that in their natural anatomy and some won't. So we tend to stick to the client's natural lip anatomy rather than trying to create something that's not there. Often clients will come in and say, I would like to create, you know, that pillowy lip, but if that's not their natural lip, we're not going to try and create that. Just going to do 2 very small threads here, sharp scratch up. Well done, and we're just going to slowly draw out here. That was a 0.5, and sharp scratch, darling. The great thing about the Restylane Kysse is that it's a very soft, flexible filler, and I'm sure Hazel, you can let us know how your lips feel after the treatment.
It feels fine.
Yeah, nice and soft and like your natural lip.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to do a tiny bit here, just on the inside here of the Cupid's bow. Excellent. So I'm just going to do a tiny bit in the lower tubercle here. And generally we find we do maybe 1 ml, and we might do a 0.5, 6 months later, and then every year.
Because it's very individual how long it'll last, isn't it?
Very, very. It depends on various lifestyle factors. Sharp scratch, well done. Couple of wee injections down here, and then that will be 0.3. A little bit here. So we're just going to do a very small thread here. And 1 here. Here we go. Okay, look at me, darling. Okay, I'm just going to massage that. Here we go.
Fantastic.
That is 0.3.
So that was a masterly demonstration of how to get it right with lip fillers by Alice Henshaw using Restylane Kysse. Thank you very much for watching.